All right. OBS says we're live.
Yay.
Okay, and I'll wait a little bit before, uh, I guess, talking about everything. Just give people time to trickle in.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can
wait.
make sure all
We
the
already have one viewer. Someone's been waiting for this.
That's amazing.
All right. I'm going to go send out all the Discord alerts. Hey, I'm streaming now. Everyone who has wanted to check this out, they can check this out.
Very
I know
exciting.
I've been excited to share because this is one of my favorite games of all time. I even met the developers at one point, and my name's in the back of the manual.
Mhm. All right, did we put out Discord alerts?
Working on that now.
Okay.
I have a lot of people I want to share this with. This might take a minute.
Oh, no worries. I can talk about the game on to end lupus, just an intro to it if you want while you're getting that going.
Okay.
Okay. So, welcome everybody. This is going to be Simon Ashtier doing One Must Fall Battlegrounds. Very excited to see this. We are, and I'm Puzzle Better, co-streaming, just assisting. We're raising funds for a really important cause called Game On to End Lupus. It provides research funding to the Lupus Foundation of America for science mini grants and grants to find a cure for lupus. So we are currently $570 raised into our goal of $1,000 for the month. We've got a big old stream team that is consistent. It consists of 7 people. We're called the LaShorty Solvers. That's our team leader. And Simon and I and a couple other friends. Oh, hello, Summer B76. Welcome on in. And yeah, we're really excited to be here. One of Simon's favorite games. He can't wait to show you all of the different robots and all the battling and hopefully raise some money to find a cure for lupus, which I have lupus, so I'm very interested in finding a cure.
All right, Summer B, good to see you here. Now, how did you find the stream, if I may ask? Are you coming here looking for GOTEL or coming for Woman's Fall? Are you a friend of one of the other fans? Papaya Chemist, good morning. Very happy to see you here.
Hello, Papaya Chemist. I have lurked in your streams before. So excited to have you here. One science girl to another. You're welcome.
You're not a science girl, despite what your name said? I had no idea.
Oh, really? I was a chemist before I was a mommy. I'm full-time taking care of my 2 boys with autism that need a lot of supports, and being a lupus warrior and struggling with lupus, which is one of the reasons why all my friends are gathering around me to help raise funds. So, do you even like papayas? No, my name is a reference to Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay. I was literally playing the first game I played for GOTEL. This I played Final Fantasy 1, the Pixel Remaster. So, well, fellow Final Fantasy fan, and I like tactics games, but I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics. Um, so what's the you don't like papayas? No, I feel so misled.
I don't even know you.
Oh my gosh. Can I do a shout out for Papaya Chemist if anyone
Yes, er, everyone here, everyone watching this in the future, follow Papaya Chemist. I have not been able to lurk or be active in those streams as much as I like, but you're always playing something interesting. I think one of the first times I saw your stream, you were playing like Reciteer, and another time you were playing One Must Fall. And oh yeah, I love One Must Fall. I worked on the sequel. But, yeah.
awesome.
If my username was accurate, it would be Mango Linguist. Well, okay, that is interesting.
Oh, I love mangoes.
And
I love
went to a
mangoes.
linguist school at one point. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that later. But Biochemist, as long as you're here, I thought you might want to take a look at some of the characters. There's a much bigger roster than the first game, but there are some returning faces. Angel was in the first game. Christian and Crystal, the twin brother and sister. Ian, the world champion, that one Nova pilot you fight in the final tournament. Ibrahim, one of the designers, or the in-game robot designers, not a developer. Focus Meat Factory, good morning.
Focus, what's up? Oh my gosh, you're here. That's awesome. It's been too long. Hi. Oh, all the hearts.
And Ice is actually playable, although not as overpowered as she was in the first game. Jacqueline, the champion of the second tournament. Jean Paul. Milano, still just as fast as ever. Raven, the Northam champion.
Oh, yeah. Papaya
Steel
Chemist says
Claw.
Raven in particular looks awesome.
Jacqueline, also my love, yeah. Yeah, that's just a really cool look, like an 80s metal singer. I love it.
Oh, the purple.
And Raven has a daughter in the tournament. Yeah, daughter of Raven. Now, as much as I love the classics, there's some new characters into the mix that I like. They managed to give the characters some character with the dialogue in between fights. Yeah, Steel Claw, terrifying as always. Very high power stats and special moves. Which, actually, I was going to play as Dawn, who's also power and focus.
Okay, now power and focus and agility. What do all those stats mean?
Power, just for smacking the opponent. Agility, how fast you can move and how fast you can attack. So, like a certain 10-hit combo done with one pilot might not work with the same robot with a different pilot. Endurance is how much damage you can take, and then there's a super special meter bar. Like you can throw fireballs, you can do spin kicks, you can do all that as much as you want, but then you can add a little more power to your special moves using a super power bar, kind of like what Street Fighter has done in the past. And the focus determines how much or how fast that bar will charge.
So basically, she's got a lot of special.
She's strong and has some special powers. Like if you love super moves, like this, she's a very formidable opponent based on these stats. Not a balanced one. Like they're middle of the road, everything.
Focus says glass cannon.
Yeah. Usually I'm crystal, and yeah, that's kind of a glass cannon. Or maybe a glass artillery cannon. There's not a lot of power, but very frequent special moves. Who is Chodox? Claims to be an alien marooned on Earth. Only his diehard fans believe him. Most believe he's just taken his affinity for cosmetic alteration a few steps too far, and his unwillingness to have his blood tested does not help his credibility. Well, strong power and focus, kind of like Dawn.
I do think Honey is adorable as well. I agree.
Now, I have a poll up. If you look at my pinned comments, that's a donation link. LaShorty Games, good morning, our team leader.
Hey, Shorty. Hi. Yeah, that's our team leader. Shout out for LaShorty
Yeah.
Games. She is the one that's kind of put together this fundraiser with us. I mean, obviously Game On to End Lupus GOTEL is huge, but our little group, she is running it. Can't do talking and typing at the same time, apparently. But that's LaShorty. So she's been streaming Fable 2 and the Sackboy.
Tiger Stripes.
Yep. Well, enjoy the lurk while you're working. Don't get in trouble. You're gonna give Papaya Chemist nightmares, Simon. She said that face will live in my nightmares. How am I doing? I am still sort of at the edge of a lupus flare, which is a time when the lupus symptoms are a little bit worse. I've been going through it for about a month now, and the newest symptoms are, anemia and some muscle fibromyalgia type symptoms, because lupus mimics a lot of other diseases. So, oh, we got a donation.
Okay, I was going to say, if you look on the donation link, I have a link to our donation page, and there's a poll. At the end of 30 minutes, I'm going to play whoever's in the lead. So who has been donated towards?
Guitar Bard.
Guitar Bard, good morning.
Yay. Hey, GB. Oh, she wants to see Kronos, I think.
Oh, no.
We got a $30 donation for Kronos. So we have a donation
We have
from
spent all
yesterday
morning
for
practicing Warlord, because Warlord was in the lead.
Now Kronos is in the lead. There you go. What do you call that? Catastrophic success?
No.
Hey, GB. Oh my gosh. I love that you're here. Wahahaha, says Bogus. And that's okay, Bogus. I mean, part of the talking about it, I normally don't talk about it a lot, is just to bring that awareness so that people can know a bit more of, like, personally, like, what I can share about why it's so important to find a cure for lupus. So I'm doing more of the helping out, announcing, and co-streaming and talking, while my wonderful, amazing friends who are taking this journey with me, LaShorty Games, Simon Nash Tier, Kakalakola, Seven Castle Forest, C Small, and G Force, who you all know, or who you know, Bogus, are all doing the playing, and I'm doing the talking because my hands aren't working very well right now. So, hashtag awesome friends. All right, let's see. Who do we got? Isn't this Jaguar? This is the one I like because he's got claws, or she.
Yeah, this is the Jaguar.
That's the one I like.
Yeah, for the first 30 minutes, I'm just going to demo all the special moves for all the different robots. He's got the Jaguar leap, but from the first game. Can be done in the air as well. The concussion cannon. Down up punch does the concussion cannon. And if I use left punch, it's faster and straight. But if I use the right punch, then it homes in on the target. It's a little bit slower. Might not always hit, but there's still a little bit of guidance to right punch projectiles. And he has a new move in this game, the particle cannon. It's instantaneous, sort of like a hit scan weapon. Not as much damage, but faster. And the overhead throw from the first game.
Okay, apparently in the first game, Jaguar was a little bit broken.
They could get really fast and then stun lock the enemy, and you could get like a 120 hit combo just out of doing left punch over and over. Here they fixed that, where if you get into a combo, the second time you use that attack, they will instantly fall. So, like, if I left punch this guy twice, he'll fall. There. But left, right, kick. There, 4 hits. I'm just not very good at comboing. But yeah, see, he didn't fall so long as you don't repeat the same move.
You just gotta get back into the swing of things. I think you're gonna be just fine with your combo. I believe in you, Simon.
And just so everybody or nobody feels left out, every bot seems to have a canned combo where you can use some of your super bar.
Good.
Hey, Mike. Shellanomics in the house.
Shellanomics, good morning. I'm a Shadow
You gotta
fan
ban
myself.
some button.
When I met the developers, of course, I had to ask, where's Shadow? They couldn't get him to work at a decent frame rate because, God help you, what if you have 8 players simultaneously and they're all doing shadows? The game just... They tried. They tried. Yeah, but Katana and Gargoyle are here. Now, unfortunately, for compatibility's sake, something weird happened when this game was, I guess, not updated, and Windows did something strange with the keyboard wrapper, and I cannot escape, I cannot quit, I cannot go back to the main menu, so I have to quit the game and launch it again if I want to swap characters. Like, the only way to really go back to main menu is to beat a tournament. So if I want to switch characters, bear with me as I launch the game again.
Oh, that's okay. We get to see your cool pixel art that you made with all of these fun retro Easter eggs, and I'm always trying to figure out every single one when I see the background here. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for the shout out on your Discord, Bogus. I just saw it. And Mike, to answer your question, I'm doing all right. I appreciate you sending out support the other day when I was having a bad lupus day. And I just appreciate you. Thank you. Shellanomics is going to be doing a really cool thing. I think in 8 days, they're doing a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like Morph Mayhem, Morph Madness. So you can put a little plug in there if you want, Mike. Yes, you got me on 5/2. We're going to be doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Minecraft. We're going to beat that game. We're going to get our revenge on Shredder, and we're doing it for Game On to End Lupus. I have full confidence that my wrists are going to be better, my arms are going to be better, my hands are going to be better, and I'm going to be able to play all the way through. I just know it. So that's you and me, buddy. Morph Insanity. Ha. Morph Sanity. Okay. All right, back to what this falls like.
Alright, and this is the Chronos. The Chronos in the first game and this game could manipulate time. It can make little balls of concentrated time, which I guess speed things up and deal damage, like rust over time. Or it can use the blue orbs to freeze time. Let's see, uppercut, rush. Let's see, uppercut, lead. Uppercut, lead. Could I turn this into a 3-hit combo?
We get to do another Steam Key giveaway.
Did we get over 100?
Yeah, we're at 600 out of 1,000. Look at the top of your thing. So, yeah, we hit the mark.
Okay,
so
that
we
means
actually
we're
got
going to roll the
the
dice, and somebody here is going to get a free Steam Key.
Yeah. I cannot write things down right now. That's going to be a lot. Okay, on my wrist. Let's see. We don't have the shorty, and Sod went to bed. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best.
I can also freeze time locally.
If I take a picture of the list and then just tell you how many to roll.
Well, how many people do we have in chat? So take a screenshot to the chat and then...
We have 5 people, and they've all talked.
Roll 1d5.
Yep.
Kronos can also teleport, and if you're using like left kick or right kick to do the teleport, you can appear in front of or behind them.
Rolling 1d5. Roll. It's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Papaya Chemist. You have won our free Steam Key giveaway.
I'm doubly glad you showed up.
Yeah, so for every $100 that we raise for this amazing fund, GOTEL gave us a bunch of Steam Keys, and we just thought every time we raise $100, we would just look at who's in chat and then roll a dice, and somebody gets a free Steam Key. So, yay, that was you. So one of us will be, probably Simon, will be in touch after the stream, and then just send you, we have like a random list of that, just send you the random free Steam Keys. So congrats! You're welcome. And if anybody wants to follow, we'll probably put all our streamers that are part of the team on the list, so it feels weird to shout myself out, but if anybody wants to see, I've been doing Final Fantasy 1, and I'm going to be doing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'll be doing some Bubble Bobble, some Spelunker HD, so yeah, if anybody wants to hang out with me and learn more about lupus, I would love to share. Alright, let's check out Kronos.
I don't remember how to do the super special teleport move. No, that's the regular one. There we go.
Good.
Forward double punch, and that uses 1/3 of the energy bar. Oh, blocked it. Kronos, I have a little fondness for. He's very humanoid, like with almost like a boxer's stance. Okay, so is Kronos in the lead? Puzzles?
Let me check. I will refresh this. Yeah, we've got Kronos in the lead with $30, but I feel like because Warlord got the $25, should give him a little bit of a showing too. But start off with Kronos.
All right. Well, has it been half an hour yet? Still got like 5 minutes, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. He's still in the lead, and at the half-hour mark is when we decide whoever has the most, and then they're sort of crossed off, and whoever gets the most after that is that how you're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so yeah, we have 5 more minutes if anyone wants to get their vote in. Kronos, Force, Gargoyle, Jaguar, Katana, Mantis, Pyros, and Warlord. And you can go right to our poll on the Tiltify, and whoever has the most nominations, basically that's who Simon will show for the next half hour. Show off all their cool powers and everything they can do. Do you have special colors lined up for how you want to represent them? Because I know that that's part of it, right? You can change what colors they are.
Not really. The color of the robot is pilot dependent, and then you can change their skin a little bit, but it's still going to be like a crystal colored skin or a dawn colored skin.
Okay, that's how it works. Ooh, can we see a demonstration of all the robots before we decide who to vote for?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Good point. Yeah. Oh, and Summer says, exclamation point, donate. Yeah. Do you have any chatbots out?
I have no chatbots.
Okay, no worries. I'll be your chatbot.
You can do the talon grab, talon swoop. Generate gusts of wind. Sonic scream.
I like his wings. Oh, he flies.
Nice.
Oops, overshot him.
He does look cool, Bogus. Yeah, and if you need a couple minutes to show the rest of the guys, because we're doing intro stuff, to show all the rest of them, I say take the extra few minutes, show each of them off, and then for fair play.
Nice.
I heard you had a hard time with this, Bogus. I've heard like this story many times. The amount of work it takes to even get this game running is reason alone to support the cause. That's fair. Oh, we got another donation.
Cool. Uh-oh, really?
Yep, $20. Let's see who this is for. Let's look at the... All right, let's see who got another vote. Warlord.
Warlord? Oh.
Warlord got got another $20 boost, so we're looking at he's beating Kronos now.
Yeah, here I can change the skin, but it's still Crystal's color theme.
Okay. I thought some of them were like super bright and stuff,
Sure, yeah.
so it must have been you were
pilot. Yeah.
Pick a different pilot. That's what it must have been. Okay. Oh, Summer says can't donate much due to joblessness, but every little bit helps. That is so true. And LaShorty, I love it. Let's go, Warlord. Thank you, Summer. That's so sweet. I feel like I remember you coming down when we were doing the Shellathon, and the second half of the Shellathon where we did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tournament fighters, and Bogus came on and talked all about, you know, the two, and I feel like I saw you that. So thanks for coming back. Yeah, it was cool. We want to do that again. We want to do like a full tourney for the tournament fighters to Ninja Turtles. So definitely be on the lookout for that.
Nice.
It was really fun, Bogus. Yeah, and it's not just about, you know, raising the funds. Raising the funds is important, but it's about educating and awareness, and having me share my lupus story, and that helps me just just to be able to share with you all. So it stretches me. Oh, you will help with the tournament again if we ever need it. Simon, write that down.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, who do we got up here?
This has been the Katana,
Katana.
which is really weird because Katana was a huge, like bulky, broad-shouldered titan of a robot in the first game. Now it's very nimble, lithe, and ninja-like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a ninja. Little blades. Yeah, me too. Me too. Papaya. I like this interpretation. I don't think the bulky would match as much as the swift, nimble kind of
Rising uppercuts. Roll. Flying roll.
rising. Hi, Vinyl Minty. Welcome on in.
Oh, there's a
Has
familiar
anyone
name.
made? Yes, a lot of people have made house references. That it's never lupus. He brought
Hey, look at that
lupus to the
invade.
table. So we're thankful that the show brought lupus to the table. It didn't do it a lot of service by any means accuracy-wise, but a lot more people know the word lupus because of that show. So in that way, we can be thankful. But yeah, that meme.
Wall kick.
It is sometimes lupus, gosh darn it. Just ask like my 2-decade-long journey.
Yeah. How often is it lupus?
We have statistics. LaShorty, if you're around.
Well, I remember the number is 1.5 million Americans, which doesn't account for the worldwide lupus, which, depending on that country's medical standard, understanding, level of research, makes worldwide figures almost impossible, since it's just so hard to diagnose.
Right. And the reason that is because it can attack any organ, and when it does, it mimics different diseases that are already existent using autoantibodies. So, for example, if lupus is attacking the organ system, the thyroid organ, it will mimic either Graves' disease, where it overproduces thyroid hormone, or Hashimoto's, where you underproduce the thyroid hormone. And the autoantibodies are essentially, they are the same, but in one case it's the lupus causing it, and it can go in and out of flare, so it's very inconsistent on how and what it's damaging, versus if you just have straight Graves' disease or Hashimoto's, it's a lot more consistent, because you're not in and out of flares in that same way. So I did get diagnosed with Graves' disease at one point, and then after 5 or so autoimmune diseases, they said, well, maybe that's not all of these individual ones. But it's never lupus. But it is sometimes, and like Simon said, it is 1.4 million times in the US. And that's anywhere from very mild, can be controlled with just steroid hormones, or like prednisone, or be controlled with minor injections like methotrexate, or all the way to the point of being controlled with very severe immunosuppressants, where you have to go into the hospital regularly, like I do, every 4 weeks. And potentially needing organ replacement. I mean, there are kidney transplants that have been needed for people with lupus in the past. So there's a wide range of that 1.4 million, and most people are in the milder range. So I would love to see statistics on how many people suffer with severe lupus and at what ages. But yeah, okay. Sorry. What are we looking at now?
This is the force. Specifically gravitational force. I've been making little black holes, little gravity wells, throwing them around.
Nice.
Or just damaging force balls. They'll just deal damage rather than actually manipulate gravity and throw people around. But back when this game was still on, or still had active GameSpy servers, I remember getting online. Certain force players just got hit by my own force ball.
Is there a friendly fire?
Yeah, it was self-fire.
So there's like a wait time. It's almost like a little bomb.
Yeah.
Bomberman with this lag.
But I saw
So you
people
really
throwing
have to
out
be
gravity
good on
wells,
timing.
and like they were flying across the arena. Like a masterful force player is one to be reckoned with. Just I don't know how many of them would still be around, or where I could learn the technique anymore. But you can do some weird game-breaking things with the force. And the force also has the only special move that takes 2 bars of energy.
I feel like timing. If you have your timing right, this could really be the, what do the kids say, the go? Like if you get your timing right, it must be really hard to get right.
Just created a small black hole for him. 22 hit combo. I forgot I could do a deflection shield if someone shot projectiles at me. Did that shield actually hurt someone? Oh,
Nice.
okay, it does.
Nice. Nice.
One does damage, one protects against projectiles. My favorite is the gargoyle, but I think I'm best with the pyros. And never really learned the force very well. Alright, let's bring up another. Let's see, we did Kronos, Force, Gargoyle, Jaguar, Katana, Mantis. Mantis is a Kung Fu summoner.
Check it out.
Like there, this is just standard left kick. Jump, flip, kick.
Oh, I like the claws. It's adorable. I don't know why it's so cute. It's like, "Arr, I'm gonna get you with my claws." Oh, that's a good one. See, Focus, you gotta get this working. Try again. They just want to give you a hug. Rawr. Exactly. They just like little claws, like.
Nice.
Yeah, just like the Kronos, just like the Force, I can generate little throwables on my arms. Like wasps that just home in.
Nice. Nice.
Spider drones. I guess I gotta be closer. No home in. It's so easy to combo the Mantis. If you got a high strength in this robot, you can easily become the biggest threat on the battlefield. Especially with how nimble it is. Slide moves, jumping flips.
Nice.
Sorry about that. My dog decided that it was the right time to bark at the man.
Nice. Incredible.
Adrenaline rush.
Oh yeah, there's a crowd watching the fight. You can set their tolerance higher or lower, but the more aggressive you are, the crowd cheers and doubles your stats. So even if I do have a very low-powered character, if I can rely on that adrenaline rush, if I can be aggressive, then the low power stat won't be as much of an issue.
Uh-huh. Cool beans. Oh, I think we got another donation.
Oh,
Okay, let me take a look. I gotta refresh. It says 6:30. Is there, oh, it was for $10, but they didn't select anyone in the poll, so Warlord is still winning.
okay. Well, let's take a look at the
Somebody
Warlord.
wants to donate. All right. Let me.
Now, if anybody has the original One Must Fall 2097 manual, this robot was drawn in the manual. They called it the Mantis, but we just saw what the Mantis eventually looked like. But there was this drawing, this robot called the Mantis. They had plans for additional, like a One Must Fall special edition. Never came to fruition, though. But now we have the Warlord. Big Hulk. Looks kind of like Tony Stark's Hulkbuster. He has some magic hands that you can transform into like a claw, a missile launcher, both missile launchers, both claw or grenade launchers.
Oh, wow.
Giant maces.
We got another huge donation.
Oh boy.
For Mantis, $100. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
So we have to do our last giveaway, and then from Papaya Chemist. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh wow.
Wow.
We really want to see Mantis. I know Mantis is so cool. It's so happy. That's amazing. And we get to do another giveaway. Can we take a second for me to
Okay.
see who's in chat? To do that. Because my arm is like having a real hard time. I could take a picture of who's in chat, and then we can roll a die. Aww. Just wanted to pay the giveaway forward. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so looks like we've got a list of the people who are in chat right now. And then I can count it. 1, 2, not counting us.
And team members are
I-
not eligible.
Yeah. Oh, I know somebody who's working, who's kind of a team member, but I wouldn't not not really. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we have 8 people. Now I'm gonna roll a 1d. I'm sorry, I'm so slow, everybody. It's my.
So I'm gonna make one claw, left hand claw, right hand mace. Ground pound with the mace to knock this guy up in the air, and then grab him with the claw while he's in the midair. So while you can only do the super special moves when both your arms are the same, there's still an advantage to like having a mixed style.
Good.
1, 2. Bogus Meat Factory. Congratulations, Bogus Meat Factory, on you just won our free Steam key giveaway.
Good.
For every time we raise $100, we are giving away a free Steam key, and I'll have either Kakalakola or Simon get a hold of you afterwards. And I'll write it in the chat or copy it.
Now, most of these moves are not, I guess, canned. I like to say canned combos. Like sometimes in fighting games, if you have a really long string of a combo, like you'll do moves that you can't normally otherwise do, but you can always do. Like there are 8 different attacks that every robot can do. There's weak left punch, strong left punch, weak right punch, regular right punch, weak left kick, regular left kick, weak right kick, strong right kick, and then you have a whole nother suite of moves in the air, like jumping weak left punch, jumping left punch. And trying to remember all of these, learning them, like learning your favorite robots. Trying to see which ones can chain together. Well, I think it's part of the fun. And of course, one combo might not work if you have a different pilot in the same mech, or if you've got somebody up against a wall, or if there's no walls in the arena. All right, that's Warlord. Last one, Pyros. And when you play the Northam tournaments, when you fight against Raven, he is in the Pyros, just like the first game.
Oh, and just in the $10 donation that was in between Summer and Biochemist, that was from Bogus Meat Factory. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Just wanted to throw that in. Oh, and Papaya, you redeemed. That's amazing. The pixel art by Kakalakola Sadazine. He is an amazing artist, and yeah, we'll be in contact with you about that awesome redeem. He's going to be so excited to work with you.
Pyros' special moves are the fire spin, fireball. Of course, left hand is fast and straight, right hand is slower and homes in. Flamethrower, high flamethrower, straight flamethrower. And the 3 super moves, the super fire spin.
Good.
Since you can fight, see, I think the biggest fight I ever had was 12 on 1. The Pyro's is great at crowd control.
Nice.
Super Fireball. And Super Flamethrower.
Incredible.
Iris looks very different, says Bogus. Said I did like the OG look, but
Yeah, this one
this
has legs.
version, yeah, it behaves very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, they are adorable. And he can pretty much make anything that you could come up with. I can't say enough. You're gonna love working with him, Papaya. And Simon, thank you for letting me interrupt your beautiful gameplay with all of the charity things that just, I know, yeah, this game is amazing. I love watching you play it. And thanks for letting us do all the Lucas stuff and the giveaways and everything while you show us this really cool game that so many people know that, you know, a lower shelf life than it really deserved, you know, so let's get these games that, you know, weren't around long enough for people to enjoy the way they should have. Let's get them talked about. Let's get them known. Let's get them, you know, like you said, the best, the best games never played.
Mm-hmm. Haru, good to see you.
Welcome back. I remember from Sunday from the F-Zero stream, and you stuck around. This is what you were looking forward to.
All right.
It's a One Must Fall battleground.
I've shown off all the robots. It's been a little bit longer than half an hour. Who's the winner? Who do I demo? That was it Mantis?
Okay. So it was. Mantis got a donation of
All right. So what do I want from
$100.
Mantis?
So, yeah.
Mantis is pretty
won.
strong by itself. I don't know if I need its special moves to win. So I don't need someone high in focus. It's fast already, so I don't need an agility all that much. So power and endurance. Who's got power and endurance? Christian Devereaux, one of the main characters from the first game. Yeah,
Is
I
that
this
one of the
game didn't play it much, though glad to see it a lot. Mantis is gonna give all the mechs a big hug.
I think with the little claws, I would want a hug.
Oh, I just noticed.
It's-
Christian and Crystal, the brother and sister, the twins, they're the inverse of each other. Power and endurance versus agility and focus.
So if they were a team, do you ever? Are there any battles that are like 2-on-2, where you could have a partner?
There are many on many.
Okay. So you know, if they teamed up, that could be advantageous because where one, you know, has a pointy hugs.
And I can always make a skirmish. I can always just make a skirmish game where I put them on the same team.
Cool.
I don't have to play tournaments. Power and endurance. This is what I'm looking for.
Oh, that guy looks tough. What's his? Oh, she looks pretty. Wait, go back one.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, I like her. Well, I like it when the girls wear purple because, lupus is the color of lupus awareness is the purple, um, purple ribbon, purple pledge. It was designed for 16 people online. Whoa. That's crazy pants. Yeah, that's why the arena's so big.
Well, some of them are designed to be a really tight melee. I've seen a few good power and endurances, but I want ones in some colors I like. Oh, power and agility. She would probably be good in a mantis.
Oh, Judgment looks cool. Yeah. And yes, purple is color of lupus awareness. It's cool that you like it. I have a lot of purpley things. Simon,
Nice.
I'm gonna have to take like just a 5-minute pain break for
Okay.
just a little bit. I'll be right back, and I promise I will still have it on. I won't
Okay.
miss a beat, but I'll be muted.
Okay.
Thanks, hon.
Oh, this thing has like black cherry. My purple came from Sailor Saturn Hotaru time, not Lupus, but that's cool. Zante is a conservationist who lived for a number of years as an African tiger. She succeeded in educating the world in the need for protection and habitat. She also adopted the tiger lifestyle so completely that she had plastic surgery to complete her transition. Bright safety orange. Let's go with the stripes. Strength and agility. I shouldn't need endurance so I don't get hit. Now, there is another problem with how the game renders. Everybody's head is cut off like 10%. It normally doesn't do that. When I played this originally on original hardware that it was designed for, you could see their faces. Fans of the original might remember a power plant from the original. You get knocked into the walls and zapped. Where's purple? Did purple go down already? Okay. A proto-furry from the future. Yeah, Zante's mean. Let's rip her apart. now that I won the first round, they're not gonna fight among each other. They're both gonna go for me. I'm getting tossed around a lot more than I'm used to. You can hear the crowd getting angry that I'm not being aggressive enough. Eat wasps. Eat spiders. Eat venom. Oh, the crowd killed me. The opposite of the adrenaline rush. If you run away from a while, if you're camping, if you're just watching and waiting and not fighting, then the game can just zap you from orbit with a satellite laser. I like that she apparently somehow lived as a tiger before her transition. Yeah, that. So in 2097 was the previous game, but really this started out as OMF, basically a tech demo. I think I had a red and blue ninja, simple teleport fireball. Yeah, there was One Must Fall, then One Must Fall 2097, then One Must Fall Battlegrounds. Someone else got zapped by the crowd for not engaging. Eat spiders. Not described the detailed evasion, the defensive moves in this game yet. Wild science. Zante, Dr. Lithius, and the professor square off in the power plant. Rumors within the scientific community suggest a strong rivalry between Dr. Lithius and the professor, but we're certain they'll have a clean fight. Yeah, that first fight is the first time we've had a clean fight. Everything else after that, people are going to cheat on you. Peculiar mixture, an unknown element in Dr. Frankenstein. Where are your minions? Lithius, I have no time for your petty, egocentric rhetoric. My work has life. My work is life. Yours is fruitless, impotent. Impotent? Dangerous, maybe, but impotent. I have a little concoction here that will show you how powerful my work is. And here's the cheating. Lithius has somehow covered Zante and the professor in some kind of acid, so I will be slowly suffering damage over time. But he won't. might have angered the professor.
Good.
Should probably stick the fight with Dr. Lithius, since he's the only one not suffering slow damage over time. Somebody starts just spamming the attack button over and over, and I'm blocking. Blocking is actually just doing nothing or holding back. Yeah, if you don't press anything, if you can have the self-restraint, I seem to be lacking right now.
That's a good time to come back. Hi there.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, another guy. Yeah, if you're blocking, you can do a counterattack, which will break through whatever they're doing and instantly hit them. And if you manage to be in a combo, you can press the evade button, double tap the direction and hit evade to get out of it. However, every successive hit in a combo does less and less damage, so a 50-hit combo is not going to do too much more damage than a 10-hit combo. Sometimes it might be better to sit there and take the hits. But you can evade out of a combo. And then maybe come back. Assuming you don't get juggled again into the combo.
Nice.
Have some spiders. Now, of all the other Spider-Man villains that are animal themed, he doesn't have a mantis in the mix, does he? Does anyone know? Is there a mantis? I know there's a mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, she's adorable. I don't remember a mantis and
Scorpion,
spider.
an octopus, a rhino, a lizard.
Another kind. Mantis Hero in DC.
DC. Oh. Okay, we're all 1-1-1.
Well, one must fall. I said the thing.
It's funny that I'm fighting Dr. Lithius in a mantis. Once you beat one tournament, you unlock others. Some of them are character-centric, character-specific, like the Professor. He's a new character to this game, but he gets his own little story and tournaments focused all around him. And so does Dr. Lithius. He is the one character you're forced to play in the Mantis Master tournament. And I'm fighting him with a Mantis now. The character who's supposed to be the Mantis Master.
Oh, the Mantis even had a show in DC.
You have one.
Why don't I remember that? I thought I knew every hero show.
I keep thinking that
welcome
that's
in.
part of the life bar. Good morning,
Yeah,
AOK
no.
Maniac.
Welcome on in.
Ooh, another mantis.
Dude, you have 730 life. That is actually how much we've raised out of our goal. For Game On to Unfocused. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some more keys. Some more free game keys from GOTEL. Oh no! Stand up! Get him in the face!
Slugfest.
Mantis v Mantis.
Have some spiders. Have some spiders. Oh, she and then she exploded.
Who's the green one?
That's a force.
A force. Okay, I can see it now.
Yeah, the one that does all the gravity attacks. One of the nastier things the force can do is slam you to the ground. If you're in the air, they can just slam everybody to the ground. And considering how nimble and mobile the Mantis is, and just how some of their normal attacks launch them into the air, I gotta be careful which attacks I use when the force is in the arena.
Yeah, because you can't really develop a strategy against a single opponent because it's kind of everybody for themselves here. So you have to be aware of, it's like in basketball would be court awareness, or you have to be aware of what's going on outside of like who you're individually battling with.
Well, there are some character profile traits listed when you hover over somebody, like when you're selecting someone. It tells you like how often do they use attacks, how fast do they like to attack, will they spam attack, do they use throws, specials. And you can actually get a sense of who you're fighting. I was right about to throw him. Like, you can develop strats for certain people.
You have won.
Yay! You think velocity is the steering wheel instead of the mental link? Now, Velocity's cool. He is the Jaguar Master. He's the one you're forced to play in the Jaguar Master tournament. He's got lots of speed more than anything, which means you have to have a very strong fundamental understanding of the Jaguar. You can't rely on like all the special moves like I do with Crystal. Oh, sabotage. So the guy who sabotaged us, now we all start with like half health. Now there's a secret to this level. If I can destroy the guy who did this, then I get to go to a secret tournament or a secret level. There were secret levels in the... thought that was a jump pad.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, if I can destroy that blue force, then I'll go to a secret level. And the original game had secret levels if you were able to destroy certain characters. Like if you
He looks
destroyed Crystal, then Christian would take you to a grudge match one-on-one against fight Christian.
You have lost the lead.
But also that force looks purple.
Navy blue. Like, purple is the hands. Purple's coming out of the hands.
Yeah. Okay. We've got a background on Mantis from DC. Okay. Mantis is an American superhero television show developed by Sam Raimi. Oh, okay. And Sam
There's a familiar
Hamm.
name.
Yeah, which aired on Fox Network for one season, August of 1994 to March of 1995. No comic, just the TV show. Okay, that's very cool. You know, obviously, Sam Raimi.
Good.
I don't know Sam Hamm too much though.
From Pam Saban. Or no, Sam Ham? No.
You have taken the lead.
I gotta try and destroy the force.
Thank you for sharing that, Paru.
Yeah, I remember seeing a little bit of that show, but not enough to tell you anything specific. He had a dark blue costume with like one red eyepiece, cape. Or maybe I'm thinking of Nightman. No, that's something else too.
That's something else. That's Big Man and Nightman. I feel like he's all purple. Okay, let's get a new vote in.
Well, what color is Sato with the katana?
Fuchsia. She's pink. She's fuchsia. Robot suit, I think, is from a scientist.
Incredible.
That's scientist. Yeah. Oh. Welcome back, LaShorty. Our organizer, maker of the spreadsheets. That's it. That's the queen of the spreadsheets right there, LaShorty Games. Sorry, I haven't been able to type Lucas fast in the chat, Shorty. I'm having like
You got a voice.
a tough arm time. Yeah. Mostly just sharing my story. If anybody has a question about lupus, though, I've been dealing with it for a couple decades. I'm totally willing to.
Yeah, is everyone in chat familiar with what lupus is exactly? Because the Lupus Foundation of America, they're the ones we're raising all the money for. They did a survey and saw that 63% of people surveyed don't know what lupus is. They know it's a thing, they know it has a name, but they don't know anything about it. So it's an autoimmune disease. It was on the show House, but like, what else do you know about it?
Yeah, what exactly does autoimmune mean?
Incredible.
I can give you a quick
Destroy him. Okay, that opens up the
Yes,
secret
you
level.
got it! Yes! You got him! Got the purple guy.
It's navy purple.
Navy purple.
Yes.
GG's. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the GG's. On behalf of Simon. I speak for Simon. I do. So,
Enforcer.
definition of lupus. Oh, got another mantis to fight against.
And a katana. But Not a single hand in this entire arena.
Claws and blades. Right, so an autoimmune disease is a disease where the body is detecting our normal tissue as foreign. So we have immune systems, right? And they sort of protect us from germs. And how they do that is they have signals that say, hey, this doesn't belong here. This is a germ. And then they fight it.
Nice.
So in lupus, your immune system looks at tissue and detects it as germs, basically, and starts mounting an attack against it. And the scariest part of lupus is that because it works in the double-stranded DNA, it can actually attack any organ system. So there are specific autoimmune diseases, like what we've talked about, Graves' disease, Hashimoto's, autoimmune hepatitis, lots of different kinds of autoimmune diseases, but lupus can attack any organ system. Your skin, your bones. If it gets into your kidneys, that's probably the worst outcome. And it can range from very mild to extremely severe and fatal, especially without a diagnosis. So the fact that the average diagnosis takes 7 years really makes us want to raise awareness, raise funds for research. So if you have any questions on sort of how lupus operates, what different organ systems look like when they're involved, anything like that, I'm your girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
Incredible.
Do people even know what to ask? Just because of how strange lupus is. Like you said, oh, because it takes so long to diagnose. Why did it take so long to diagnose?
Yeah, well, that would be because it sort of mimics other diseases that are autoimmune diseases within particular organs. Like we talked about, mimicking Graves' disease, mimicking Hashimoto's. If the lupus decides to attack your liver, and it's kind of a lottery, any day could be having any different number of symptoms, and within any flare, you could have different organ system involvements, and even within the same flare. So if you're mimicking autoimmune hepatitis, that means lupus decided to attack liver. Right now I'm going through an anemia where the lupus is attacking blood cells, and it
Papaya Chemist
changes.
is right.
It does. It does disproportionately affect women, and women of color particularly. You know, I'm Puerto Rican. I was born in Puerto Rico, and a lot of Hispanic women, African American women, and Native American women. They're the biggest known, like you said, disproportionately affected. And that's one of the reasons maybe why there hasn't been as much research, right? You know, if it was all, you know, rich males, maybe there would have been more research and more awareness by now. But, you know, it's the sort of an underserved, underrepresented community, and they need to have larger voices, and that's what we're here to do. You know, it took me a long time to even be able to talk about the lupus because, you know, I wanted to stream without, you know, bringing attention to it or, you know, anything, but it needs to be said. And it needs to be shared because, again, if the underrepresented don't have enough of a voice, then, you know, sort of, I needed to stand up and be that voice. But, yeah. So, again, yeah, it doesn't help with the ease of diagnosis, and it doesn't help with how much research does and doesn't go into it, and not being political or anything like, they don't have enough funds for lobbyists and things like that. But we wanted to focus on the Lupus Foundation of America because they're focusing on the research funds. One of the really good studies that I heard when we were on some of the GOTEL calls was somebody out of Johns Hopkins who was researching earlier in adolescent diagnosis, what biomarkers are you looking for in younger people with lupus? Because I feel like I started having some of these symptoms when I was even a teenager, and having research go into when a diagnosis could have helped me the most, and somebody actually researching, how to diagnose kids, help earlier, would make outcomes so much better. I mean, that's what I want to be a part of. Even if that doesn't help me, that's going to help so many young kids to have a different life and to have help when I would have needed it. You know what I mean? Right, my fighting partner here, the one doing all the fighting on the screen, Simon last year. How you doing, buddy? Tell us what's going on.
Just blew up Raven. If you're watching the screen, his health bar was down for half that fight. He's a special boss character. You can't beat him by beating him up. You have to finish him with a special move. You have to use the destruction move on him, because destructions were just part of the first game. If you're able to beat them with a super special move, they blow up.
It's nice to see things blow up. Makes me happy.
And he talks to you during the match. Says, "Oh, you have to use power to defeat me." Like, that's the hint. That's the clue. And Zante, she does not have a very strong focus meter, so it was really tough for me to earn that special. Ooh. Let's see, yeah, he got me this round. It takes a lot more for Zante to earn up a super special move than, if I was playing my favorite crystal.
That's okay. You got this. You got this. Raven's not gonna get you. You gotta go to.
I mean, I don't mind losing to Raven. He's the champion. He's been the champion for 20 years. It's an honor just to get here.
It's been some good fights, buddy. Yeah, even 10 to 20% of lupus people that diagnosed with lupus had it from childhood. That is so. I didn't want to get all tripped up, so thank you for helping me out there for a moment.
Wait, who's dropping lupus facts in the chat?
Peru. Very cool. Everybody is, really. Papaya, Peru, everybody's getting involved in the conversation. That's why it's so important that we're doing this, and why I'm so thankful to everybody, not only who's donated, but for sharing facts in the chat. Everybody who's lurking, everybody who's sharing a link, everybody who's sharing when we go live, everybody, who just cares. It means everything. Thank you. I send hearts to everybody. I'm just like a big fluffy marshmallow. There you go. And my buddy Simon is the fighter. Alright. Bang, bang, bang. Get him in the face. The warlord after you're done with this, you're at the final battle. You can give us some more?
I'm at the final battle of North American Open.
Ah.
There, Zante has astounded everyone. Defeating Raven is a difficult task on any day. To do it during the North American Open
Yay!
is unprecedented.
GG's! Where are all my GG emojis? Hold on, I gotta search for them.
No rookie
Okay.
pilot has won this event in years.
Yay. Oh, I like how he's kind of dancing a little. Posing.
Yes, victory pose.
Is it a she?
I don't know.
You might have mentioned this already, but how did you eventually get diagnosed? Were you listened to? Did you have a lot of fighting, advocating for yourself? Did I have to do that? Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna let this song play for a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, and I will share. We'll let the song play for a sec. Yeah. But yeah, it did take a long while. I was a teenager when I was sort of feeling pretty sick, and they thought, oh well, maybe you have mono, maybe it's chronic fatigue syndrome, stuff like that. It was very nobody really took it seriously, and everything came back negative. They didn't really have tests for anything. And I grew up really poor, so I was going to a free clinic and nobody really cared. So kind of fast forward a little bit later, I was in college, and there was just a nurse practitioner at the student health center who said, maybe we should test your thyroid and kind of check this out, because you kind of run in a mile a minute, and found that out, and then extended that to, okay, well, let's check some other antibodies. And I ended up having a Graves' disease diagnosis that got irradiated. They irradiated my thyroid. And eventually in grad school, then they said, okay, well, that kind of made you have fibromyalgia. And I couldn't walk around for a while. I was in a wheelchair for a little while in my mid-20s, my college years. And then ended up having it affect my skin, my bones, osteoarthritis, and like I said, my muscles, my blood, different systems. And finally, I went to a rheumatologist. For years, I kind of felt like a crazy person, like there's something going on here, guys. Finally, a rheumatologist said, you have lupus. And I didn't have a positive double-stranded DNA yet, but I had enough organ system involvement, enough inflammation all over that, somebody said that. And that was about 12 years ago. And it was a really, really long journey. And then about 5 years ago, my double-stranded DNA started coming back positive. Maybe 7. And they're like, oh, so that thing that we were just treating the last 5 years, we were just treating you for? Turns out you did have it. So it's a good thing we were doing that. And just progressing from, the mild medications to the mild moderate to the moderate. And now I'm at the point where I'm in the more severe category, in the moderate to severe, and I have to go to the hospital every 4 weeks to get infused with an immunosuppressant called Safnello. And it's okay. So basically the things that they can do, there is no known cure for lupus, and if you don't get diagnosed, it's basically a death sentence. But if you do get diagnosed and you do get treatment, what they can do is they can either treat the individual organ systems that are being involved to some extent. The main thing that they do is try to decrease inflammation by decreasing the immune system. So, right, that makes sense. If the immune system is the thing that's causing the problems, attacking your cells, then basically forcing you to be immunocompromised. Taking medicines that bring down your immune system is the way to make it not attack you so much. But then you're immunocompromised. So, so I'm immunocompromised, and I take an anti-malarial. I take this steroid prednisone, and I take this infusion every month. Everything to kind of decrease that inflammation, decrease how much my body attacks itself. And it kind of leaves me not really able to be around people so much. So that can be a little hard. But that's why I'm so thankful for the amazing online community, my amazing group of friends that have all gathered around me. Simon Ashtier and the Shorty Games, my two best friends on the planet. Honestly, even more close than people that I know in real life. They're just my two best friends on the planet. And Kakalakola and Sea Small and G-Force and Seven Castle Forest, my other group in the inner circle, just all banding together to stream, try to find a cure, and help me get out of my shell and make my voice heard. That, that we can find a cure. We can help.
Right, what
and
is our
to stream
second
and
most?
fun games together. Oh, sorry. Hi, Simon.
What is our second most winning robot? We went through Northam as the Mantis, and I know somebody donated to see the Warlord.
Yeah, I think our second most is. Thank you. It is. It's hard to share, but I know it's important. Thank you, the biochemist. I have not taken my May infusion yet. It's every 4 weeks and every fourth Thursday. So it's later this month that I have to take it. Our next highest is. Sorry, it's hard to bounce from one subject to the other. I think it was Warlord, but
Bogus donated 10. Started at 25, so it's 35 at least.
Kronos is. It was at 30. Bogus's did not get. Did he tell you that he wanted Kronos?
Yeah, Bogus said he wanted Kronos.
Okay, so that would be at 40, but Warlord is still at 45.
Yeah, he said
Warlord?
He wanted Warlord.
Okay. Oh, so that's at 55 now,
okay.
Technically, if we put his there. So Warlord it is.
All right. I already did North American Open.
Gears.
So now I'm going to do the campaign it would have unlocked, but I've already unlocked it. Raven's Redemption. You get to play a character-specific tournament. All about Raven getting his groove back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it in the Warlord.
Okay. Sounds good. Just a little hard to change gears from heartfelt to fighting, so I'll just be a couple minutes. Enjoy.
Right, after suffering a crushing defeat, Raven leaves the professional circuit. He vows to redeem himself through a series of exhibition matches. Will a respectable opponent accept his challenge and give Raven a chance at redemption? In an interesting turn of events, the first opponent to accept Raven's challenge is his own daughter, Anaba. Although this is not the prestigious fight Raven hoped for, he cannot turn down this challenge. He promises to hold nothing back. Well, we're going to see some Kronos after all. That's what Anaba's using. Ooh. If you defeat me, I will retire. Raven's got a lot of strength and endurance. What I initially thought I should have done for the Mantis.
Incredible.
This is one of those smaller arenas. Almost got it into the blast cannon. That would have been an insta-kill. And what was it? 16 fighters simultaneously. Yeah, this would have been complete chaos with 16. Darn, trying to throw her onto the conveyor belt. See, when I got both hands marked as claws, if I grab her with the left claw, I throw her behind me. If I grab her with the right claw, I throw her forward. So trying to get her in such a position to get her onto the belt. Ooh, the desert. The desert was an arena from the first game. Jets would come down and strafe you and would pepper you with gunfire. And they still will, but you need to run over to a corner and grab a holographic power-up. Hydraulic power is off the charts. Heavy hits will knock opponents back substantially. It's rare to ever find a fair fight. That might make combos difficult.
Hello. Hi,
Welcome
Ellie.
back. Oh, Ellie! No audio medium. Okay.
Since she has no audio, I will send her a little heart. And a hug. Heart back. Simon made this little TV, it's like retro TV emotes. They're very cute. They look like this. Made those in modeling software. I'm just showing off your little TV thing.
assaulted Reese. And then Reese gets his own tournament after that you get unlocked after defeating him here.
So how's the battle going?
Raven is very angry, and he gets a big bonus damage to all of his heavy hits.
Warlord has different hands that he can use. I saw a mace. Those are the cannons. Can he trade off between how many different hands?
Missile launcher, grenade launcher, grasper claw, and then the mace. Raven's talking Reese out of the organization he works for. I say this in every first-person shooter I've ever played, especially competitive ones, but rocket launcher is not a melee weapon.
Well, this is really more third person, right?
Still, I'm dual-wielding rocket launchers in melee.
Fair enough. And again, thanks for letting us take the time to talk about things on your stream.
One of the goals of GOTEL, if you can't donate, you can at least inform and educate. An awareness campaign. Like before, when somebody mentioned Dr. House, yeah, that's the power of a meme. And we can counter that with the facts and experience.
Incredible.
I should have watched him get bounced by the landmines.
These 3D environments are like pretty well done for, especially for the time. I like these graphics. They make me nostalgic, but they're also not so intense in the environment that, it takes away from the actual gameplay. You can focus on the gameplay and it still looks cool. That's my happy place for graphics.
All right, Raven finally gets his wish. Abraham is truly an exceptional opponent. He was a character from the first game. He worked for the company that makes all these giant robots, and he was a designer of one. But there's plenty of respect and tension between these veterans of the sport. This is the most anticipated match in months, so let's get started. Oh, he's in a gargoyle.
Oh, that's a cool color on the gargoyle with the red.
Gold and
poker.
red.
Yeah. Very sinister.
It's almost like gold and rubies.
Yeah. Like they carved him right out of like a mine, and your stone and gems.
Good. Incredible.
I just sent that gargoyle flying. Yeah, the programmers who made 2097 left Epic Mega Games to pursue this. Not sure who has the rights anymore. I think they only made this game in Spanish. Yeah, it was. I would love to find them. I would love to interview them. I would love to re-promote this game. But I wouldn't know who to talk to. The publisher. The publisher's name was Try Synergy. And yeah, they're nowhere to be found.
Incredible.
Like, if somebody were to just publish this for no reason, republish it, distribute it, resell it, I don't know who's left to sue. Who would sue?
I mean, that just means there's hope that, you know, somebody could pick up, at least, if not a successor, at least a spiritual successor. There's a lot that they did right that could be made into future somebody's project.
I just spiked him to pieces. Omega Mac 10, good to see you.
Hello, welcome on in.
Yeah, I usually see you in Ape Slicer streams. I don't think Matt has any link to the developers. No, I don't think so. Definitely should try and get a campaign going on GOG to find the rights holders. Yeah, I have. We have a dream list, like where you get to search for and like vote for what you want to see on GOG. And I definitely voted for it. You can your personal stories, your nostalgic stories, your love of the game. It's tell them why you want it there, and I've definitely done that.
Yeah, we always go on campaigns for TMNT Out of the Shadows, and you do One Must Fall Battlegrounds.
One of the tragedies about this game is that it came out right before Steam, right before digital distribution with the mainstream. One of the problems they had in releasing this game was patching it. Because they said, I talked to these people, these individuals personally, they were rushed. The publisher rushed to get it out the door. They didn't have enough time to put polish on it that it needed. And, not everyone saw the game in the best light. But they added patches. This is the patched version of the game. And swipe. Yeah, if it had gotten on Steam, Steam could have auto-patched, they could have auto-distributed it, you would have known there's patches, and yeah, would have gotten more love. It just came out a little bit too early. Alright, I think that was a good demo of the Warlord. Alright, what's next? Kronos?
Okay.
GB donated
So
for the
next
Kronos?
next we have Kronos.
Let's try Multiplicity. This is where you get to see the Professor's storyline. It's still giving me Zante's colors, because she was the last character that I selected. I've just been auto-assigned Raven, auto-assigned Professor. Oh, that's strange. Professor has sponsored a team tournament to test Flipper 8000 and Ape Tech. This event has been the public hot topic for nearly a week and will be watched closely by not only the Regulatory Council, but the entire solar system. This is going to be a truly interesting match. It is a Frankenstein frenzy of all of the Professor's most outspoken critics. Oh, sorry. As all of the Professor's most outspoken critics are signed up to dish out the beat loaf. This tournament was marked red. It says I beat it. I should have unlocked Flipper 8000 and Ape Tech. I should have seen them in the list of playable characters, but I hadn't. Beat loaf. Ape Tech. Yeah, somebody donated. Is that you? One of the contributors to Open OMF donated $25 to Kronos because I wanted to see, or to Warlock because I wanted to see Ape Tech. And where are they? Why don't I have them unlocked?
LBS is the donor that we were looking for. The world needs to know about Ape Tech. Voted for Warlord. Yeah, is that you? If so, thank you. And we'll try our best.
White Tiger.
Oh. Pretty.
Well, nice to see you. Everybody follow AOK Maniac.
Okay. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. Yeah, you had something to do with the open source, tell us about it. Open OMF. Yeah. Join us in following.
Fighting Jacqueline. She was head of the second tournament from One Must Fall 2097. OMF 2097 had 4 tournaments, so she's the second of the big 4 bosses. Yeah, tell me more about it. I was actually busy searching Discord logs because of discussions about the rights to Battlegrounds. Topic comes up right now and then. Oh,
Oh, yeah, any
how often?
information that you can give us. Yeah.
Because I don't have very many other people who know about this game or who only know what they read in the papers that were not honest. Like, I remember what I read in one of the magazines that just stuck with me and still kind of stings. The bots move with all the agility of C-3PO. And, you know, anybody who never played the game, anybody who never saw it, yeah, they might believe that.
There's an open OMF Discord. Simon, I think if anyone belongs on that Discord, have members who were around since OMF forum days, and
The
they
forum?
know a lot more. Oh, okay. So that's definitely somewhere you want to be to get information out, and that campaign that you want to make to get more people to know about this game. So we are on Discord, and definitely, you know, want to reach out to Simon and let him know more about this. Yes. Right?
Oh, sorry, just finishing up the fight.
Yeah.
In the open Discord, we have members who are around since one day. Still has the rights to the code. He's working on some tower defense game on Steam right now.
Oh, neat.
Mizuno is running something. I can't even read it, let alone stop it. I hope someone's cheating or hacking.
So yeah, I mean, if there's a Discord, do you already belong to it, Simon? If not, then I think you need to be looking that up.
Yeah, send me that information, please. Because I have been this game's champion since before it came out. Like, not necessarily fighting champion, but just promoting it, loving it.
You're in the manual, right?
Yeah. I was in Las Vegas in the year 2003, and that's when the Las Vegas CyberX games were happening. And the Diversion guys all came down there to show off the grounds. I've been playing in the closed beta, and they put out a call, hey, anybody in the area want to help us show off the game? And I was there, like, fighting everyone that came by. And showing people the controls, how to play. And they put a thanks to me in the manual.
It's awesome. Yeah, that's all you missed when you were finishing up the battle. I was basically saying the same thing. You were like, oh yes, give us that information. Yeah, definitely would like to know more about the Discord and, you know, connect with people who also love the game. Adrenaline rush. Okay, is that double stats time?
Double stats time.
Nice.
You're like gladiators. The crowd is bloodthirsty. Pumps you up.
Nope. Like, how do you have the rights to the code but not to the game? As I would have loved to have gotten my hands on those mod tools. When they talked about the mod tools, I just saw this world of infinite potential. You can take this game with, I guess it already has infinite replayability with all the dynamic matches you can make, the pilot and robot combinations. But then you can mod in characters, arenas. I wanted to be a part of it, so I learned how to do just caught my projectile and threw it right back at me. Anyway, I learned how to 3D model because of the promise of those mod tools, and I discovered a passion that I never knew I had before. Like, I could stay up all night playing with polygons. I wanted to make a Mega Man mod, like a Mega Man fighting game.
Oh, yeah, an invite to the Discord card. Oh, you sent it on Blue Sky?
Thank you.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you.
Wait,
I'm
are you
excited
both
for
on the
you,
Alma
Simon.
Discord? I know I'm part of one Discord, but I didn't know it was. I don't think it's the open OMF one.
I'm so excited for you, buddy. I know it's like all your hopes and dreams as people who love this game. Like the first game you ever talked to me about years and years ago. This was this. So that's amazing. But awesome. Good job, buddy. High five.
Mega Man Arena Fighter, that makes sense.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, if anybody wants to follow me, I'm also doing GOTEL streaming Friday nights and stuff. So, and hopefully more times doing Final Fantasy 1, the Pixel Remaster, because it's easier on the fingers to do turn-based.
There's Ape Tech.
Ooh. Which
Yes.
one?
I don't know.
Ah! They're all after you. Okay, this one,
Yeah.
right?
Is it just me? Just me on 3?
Uh-oh. They're gonna get you. Yeah. So, Ape Tech is the one playing... Is that Raven? Or...
No, Raven's not a robot.
No,
There's a
Force.
Katana, there's a Force, and a Pyros.
Sorry, my teenager's home. Just give me 1 sec. Don't die. All the 3 people, oops.
I don't post often, maybe lurking for years. I forget the move for the super teleport kick.
Good.
I think that was it.
Okay, teenager settled. Did you die?
Twice.
Oh, it's 3-on-1 though. I mean, you're
I could do it in a
us-
Pyros.
Yeah. It's good to challenge yourself. I like all the orange. You look like you're hiding. Kind of look like a Cheeto, actually. It's making me hungry. It's probably been lurking on OMF for years. Much like Twitch, my Discords are always full and rarely have time to check updates. Oh, I know. there's only so many discords to be able to check up on, and I have like a handful that I try to keep that little dot,
Can I just cheese them like this?
make them fight each other.
If I can stand on this platform, or any of those platforms in front of laser cannons.
Does the cannon just target them?
Yeah, it targets whoever you're enemies on. Hey, it's 3-on-1. Is this really cheesing?
Hey, if it's built into the game, it's a legit strat.
Oh, well, you did just say I am a Cheeto. So. Fine. I'll be a Cheeto.
But
I mean, it's like an AI, and a monkey, and a dolphin. It's not the most dignified win.
A win is a win. A win
I'm
is a win,
exploiting
bro.
their animal. It worked. I'm embarrassed of my victory. But they did knock me up there with their constant assault. I was able to be just... They threw me up there.
I think OMF did have an IRC channel once, but maybe on QuakeNet. Wow, yeah, I gotta dig back into the, man, QuakeNet? Yeah. I wonder if it's worth camping those in real multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know. I guess
Real
it depends on how
multiplayer, they would probably kick your butts. Like, they would all rush up there and knock you off.
knock you right back down.
Yoink.
Why didn't they do that? Why did the computer-generated ones think to do that then? It's not.
Just animal intelligence.
Oh, now they're coming. I just needed the pathfinding, just needed to. Oh, I gotta go down then up. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it.
Oh, looks like I will.
Oh,
why did
yeah,
the
I can
crowd kill me?
What do you mean?
Well, if you start camping, it's the opposite of the adrenaline rush. If you start camping and doing nothing, hiding, running away, then you get zapped from orbit by a particle cannon. And you hear boo. The crowd kills you. So the crowd can help you, or the crowd can kill you.
Wow, you just get shot out into orbit like Among Us style.
No, they shoot a particle beam cannon down onto you. Lasers from space.
Oh, and then you just get. All right, Mister. Let's get a real win. You got to beat them all 3-on-1. Fight. I think maybe it might depend on how fast you get up to it in the real multiplayer, because if other players are dodging the attacks from the cannons, they might not be able to get up to you. Oh yeah, there they go. See? Gotta fight them, and now will it attack you if they're on the platform?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That backfired. Not too.
Good.
Okay, I think I got him this time. Oh, what hit me? I thought it was safe up here. Oh, wait. Why is it? That's not my base. There, that's my base. Someone else had taken the cannon. Practicing earlier today with the Warlord. I thought the Warlord was going to be the big winner. I was not expecting so much love today.
You have won.
Well, you certainly got it. You were able to get a whole lot of good talking, donations, fun gameplay.
And I jumped right into the Warlord Masters because I thought that might be where Ape Tech was to unlock. I was trying to unlock Ape Tech, for you. And
Aw.
I was just getting my butt kicked up and down the arena. The only way I could get a win on the first round of Warlord Masters was on Iceberg and playing on that dangerous narrow bridge, trying to knock someone down into the water. I was trying to use the hazards to win. In this match, Professor and his animal teammates are scheduled to take on the Ronin faction, second string fighters. This will be a big test for his wilderness warriors. Something is, I don't even know what that is. The code is all garbled. Whatever it is, it's big. Mizuno MX. Did my AI copy himself? Someone copied him. I've loaded a boost and bomb routine into your heavy hits. Alright, just like that one Raven tournament.
Incredible.
Why are there so many Jaguars?
Yeah, and they're moving, and they can get you, and took out the Cheetah.
Oh, this guy's got max power and max energy. Everyone else has tiny strings, tiny everything.
Good.
Who thinks Simon should stream One Must Fall Battlegrounds again this month, at least one more time? I think so. I raise my hand. We can do some more intense play, get you practiced up. Time for projectile cheese. Raise his hand, Papaya Gamist, yes. So yeah, you gotta stream this again this month. That's enough folks. Me and Papaya. So, what do you say, Simon? Get you on stream. Yeah, do my best, Simon. Yes, I will.
I should probably stay away from the force. Can I just take out all the Jaguars?
He's hyper-focused on the fighting, guys. Oh, fires her hand off. Her wrist like Shutter from 2097. Was
What
there a one
happened at
must
the
fall?
end? What?
Aww.
I lost, but somehow I just I don't know what that must have been the power routine he talked about. Okay, same match, different arena.
Was there a one must fall character that is also named Shredder that was from the other one that's not this one that I haven't seen?
There was a Shredder mech.
Ah, a Shredder mech. Okay, and it fired. Okay, I got it. Very cool. See, I just have to know. I have to learn even more. This is the only one I've seen.
So many little particle cannons.
I thought Jaguar was a good guy.
Different Jaguar. Is that Cola? No.
No. It's Peru. GG on this. So did Shredder look like Shredder?
No.
Is this match a practical joke from the devs? The devs are trolling you, Simon. They're like, yeah, you're gonna take like 5 Jaguars on 6.
I mean, I've done it. I've done it in a Pyros.
That's crazy. You'll have to show us. Are you gonna do one must? Are you gonna do this again this month? Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I don't need much of an excuse to play One Must Fall.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get you to commit on stream. We're going all month, you guys. So I think I'll be able to get back on. Show us this Pyros beating all of these guys. This troll level, dev joke level. See how Pyros beats. With which operator? With Crystal? Like Pyros and Crystal, or that one combination they usually use?
No, Professor's tournament, so I can only do it as the Professor.
So Professor and Pyros can beat these guys?
I can in a Professor and Pyros. I don't know.
The one must fall champion of all of Twitch. Alright. Pyros says, I think it was dark colored though. Shredder's gimmick was that he had detachable spinny claws that could fire out at opponents. Thank you. So yeah, I'll have to check those out. Do you have that one? Because you've only ever shown me this one, I think, Simon. The 2097?
Yeah, 2097 was released as freeware. So yeah, everybody can play 2097 if they want.
Good.
I can probably look at any one of you guys that have streamed it before, looking to find your VODs and stuff too. Everybody's got the YouTubes. That's where I back up my VODs, so it's the YouTubes. That feels impossible.
Well, you could color the Shredder whatever you wanted.
Oh, the Shredder bot was dark colored. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, you could color it whatever you wanted. Like, even in the single-player tournaments, you could... You could change your colors. It didn't have to be what the player character was.
In 2097?
Yeah.
Versus this one?
Well, there is no Shredder in Battlegrounds.
Well, yeah, but I mean the color thing, the color part. Yeah, because I wanted to know if you could change the color. And this one said that it was determined by.
Yeah, here it's determined by whatever character you're playing.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that's cool though. I like messing around with color and character creation and things like that. So I probably spent too long doing that in most games. It's fun. AOK Maniac says the professor and his animal teammates were...
Where were they?
Where?
Like, I had them in the first round. I had to fight them in the second round. Now they're not even in the third round.
Ah, okay, so it was locked in 2097, but there's a code that you can change it.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Incredible.
I wonder if there's a code somewhere where you could change it. In tournaments, you can change your color to whatever you want, but you get unique colors depending on which pilot you pick.
Mm-hmm.
Be like a puzzle-shaped sponge right now. I'm just sucking in all the information I can. Everybody's so knowledgeable in this game who's in chat right now, and that's super cool. Because normally I just get my best buddy here, Simon's knowledge base, but it's such a bigger knowledge base. Everybody knows something a little bit different. That's half the fun of gaming, right? Is getting to know the people and getting to know, like, you know, the unique parts of a game. You can really change the enjoyment that you get out of it the more you know about it and the creators, the process of how it was made, and I don't know. At least for me, I like that part of gaming. Papaya says, and annoyingly, you can't unlock the real cool colors that some of your opponents use. Oh, that's not fair. I think... Yeah, I love it when I think I know a game backwards and forwards and someone tells me something I never knew about it. Yeah, exactly. That's super cool. And just learning new things. Like when I was playing Final Fantasy 1 the other day, just having people come in and know little bits and pieces of, especially games you love, but even new games, or just to see somebody else's enthusiasm. You know, Simon always says enthusiasm is infectious, and it is. Like when somebody's excited about a game, it makes you excited about the game, let alone if you already were. So. Yes, 10,000%. Exactly. I think I made a new friend today, Simon. there you go. The writing's going too quickly for me to follow. What are they saying?
Somebody stole the professor's creation, Mizuno, and copied parts of him. So Mizuno isn't helping Professor, he's just destroying this copy of himself.
Got it. And the robot that's Force, right?
Yeah, there's a force that's in charge of all these other little jaguars. Exactly. I'll take your word on it.
I think I might have to head off screen, though I'm leaving this really important juncture.
I hope this is the final fight.
I know. I will keep this up, and then definitely watch the VOD. Anybody who wants to come and hang with us for the rest of May, we would love to have you. And he will be streaming this. Yeah. Probably. Anyway, thanks for having me, and I've got to go momming to a teenager.
Alright, everyone say goodbye to Puzzle, and thank you.
Alright, you're welcome.
Okay, this one. Maybe I could use the insta-death pits on this one to my advantage. I probably could have won on that valley level. It just cheesed the win again. But I already feel bad enough. Okay, this is an energy charge pad. The only thing that seems to do any damage, because the bomb, I guess the bomb subroutine Mizuno gave me. Like hits them and the others. Oh, there's the jump pad. Come on, be silly enough. Be silly enough. Be silly enough. Come on. Yeah. Huh? Oh no, that's just cheating. Okay, good. Into the volcano with you. Can't say this isn't fair since it's a 6-on-1. I can tell you there's something weird going on here with this green lava. It's not normally green. If you can play this on some period-appropriate hardware, it's not green. an actual lava. I don't know where the texture is. How many little cherry bombs is this gonna take? Okay. Alright. Roadrunner strats. How many times will this work? Perhaps I should have waited. Come and get me, come and get me, come and get me. Can I just blame it on their faulty AI systems? Alright, those two are not working. Okay, no. At least the force ran down in there. I should be able to handle these two. Sunk. Well, well, well. Gamers Week podcast. Good to see you. Come on. Come on. Oops. Into the volcano. Into the volcano full of ecto cooler. I'm fighting a bunch of AI monsters, so they're not that smart. They aren't normally... Yeah, any other fighter on any other tournament, any other level... Whoa! One of them snuck up on me. Yeah, they won't normally just lemming themselves into a volcano.
You have won.
I've just been quietly dancing to the sick rave music the whole time. Huh. Professor held his own. He took some damage, but inflicted even more. What an amazing match for the Professor. The Professor has unofficially broken Stefan's record for simultaneous opponents, which has stood for nearly 20 years at 5 opponents. And that was 6. Stefan was a character from the first game. He was usually my main. I like the silver. What a crazy turn of events. A constant stream of passionate combatants all waiting for the chance to take him on face to face. You have proven that the test subjects are fully functional and the implants subdue the animal instincts and executed the program behaviors very well. So then did I unlock that one character we were looking for, Ape Tech and Flipper 9000? No, he's not there. That's unusual. Yeah, my kids are home from school, yeah. No parenting to be done right now. After school parenting commence. I just finished working with them on their homework. Made dinner, about to head out to work for the night. I feel ya. Let's see, we've done a tournament with we've done the Mantis. Then we did North End with the Mantis. Then we did Raven's Revenge with the Warlord. We did Multiplicity with the Kronos. Alright, I believe that's all the robots that people voted for. We did a short demo of everybody. And unless there's any more donations, I promised to stream for only 2 hours. I busted that, but let's do one more at the Pyros. Let's do World Open with a Pyros. And Dawn, Focus and Power. RB Professor, Focus, Power, Endurance, Raven. Let's go with Dawn. Oh, it could be Mizuno now. More Power and Focus. And he's very blue. I'm very close to teal. Oh, we're on teams. We're on blue and orange teams, so I might not get to be the teal that I want to be. Right. Phoenix and Iron Fist head-to-head as the first match of the World Open. The Iron Fist team has been forced to call up its second-string contract fighters. Ooh, Velocity's got his own gargoyle. Which team am I on? Blue or orange? Okay, I'm blue. This isn't based on like one and done. This is based on points. something else to shoot at. All the different cheating that happens in the different tournaments, I feel like it's meant to demonstrate the power of some of the mod tools that just never came out. Like how you can play with damage over time, or start characters off with different health amounts, or give people super strong hits. What's he doing over there? Is he stuck? Whoa.
Incredible. You have one.
Alright, 2 rounds victory. Haishiro team is poised to make a run for the title, but they have only held once before. Suki is attempting a hack? Hey, that's my personal credit card data. How'd you get that? What are you loading? Tight arena for 6 people. Wait, there's only 2 on 3? Am I in the... Do I have the advantage? That's not right.
Incredible.
So used to playing at a disadvantage. would have been a great place for a fireball, but half my team was there. In that last fight, just so I could have an AoE solution for teammates or two to watch out for, which makes all of my AoE power more of a liability.
Incredible.
The game enjoyer, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I am doing great. I get to play one of my favorite games of all time. Whenever I get a new computer, this is going to be one of the first things installed on it.
Incredible.
Almost landed them on the conveyor belt. And, oh, didn't hit the blast cannon. Morning, did I miss time? Go you out. It's just my first instinct to say that. I don't want you to dox yourself by revealing what time zone you're in. I figure I got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right. Oh, hey, Crystal and Christian, and they're on opposite teams. Yeah, time zone, no big deal. Yeah, the sentiment, good morning, still there. And Milano, he's from the first game too. since in a melee, I can't use a lot of my area specials. It's a good thing I have strong Pyro's fundamentals. I don't exactly need all of the special moves all the time. First to 5,000.
Good.
Come on, I need a dance partner. Why did my guardrail friend walk in front of me?
You have
A ringer? Oh, 1 second. All right, just a quick phone call. Signing up the legendary Ian. He was the world champion from the first game. There's a gravitational anomaly centered on Xerus. I guess someone has a constant gravity well working. Yeah, I can just work on this one-on-one. Gotta watch those wandering electric traps. Strangely, a lot more floaty when I'm near Cirrus. They're messing with gravity. Now, Cirrus is an interesting character because they're one of the characters that you're forced to play when you play in the Masters tournaments. They are the Gargoyle Master.
Incredible.
Nice finish. Alright, seems like a standard fight. Iron Fist versus the Alliance in the Iceberg Arena. weird. This is just a straight up fight. It's weird when nobody's competing. Pulled ahead at the last second. Yeah. Oh no, not the last second. They're almost 1,000 points ahead. We just had 49 hit combo and pulled on my ally. I don't think I got points for that. They beat us fair and square. All right, we'll try a rematch in the volcano. Again, since this is not an insta-death level, or an insta-death tournament, I could jump in the volcano a bunch of times. That one helped me win. I can't use the volcano to my advantage like I did last time with the 5 idiot AIs. And maybe I'll get lucky and they won't spawn with such a combo-heavy bot team like the Katana and the Jaguar. Oh, Mantis. It's almost as bad. Again, they're pulling ahead. Wow, they already got a 1,000-point lead.
Incredible.
They're almost there.
Good. Nice. Incredible. Outstanding. Nice.
Oh, did we win? How close was that? Wow. I need to rewind and see the score. I thought it was like 4,800 to 4,900 out of 1,000. Iron Fist has won the World Open. Celebrations will be breaking out all over the system tonight. Yeah, that was like a photo finish. I gotta see that. Your team has taken the World Open by storm. The fact that the entire starting lineup was out of action for nearly the entire tournament is proof you and your comrades should be given something. Eh. World champion. Just like the advertisement said. Well, I think I've had a good run. Thank you, everyone who donated. Thank you for everyone who bought me a giant robot. Let me make sure that's all the donations. Like I'm not skipping out on anyone who might want to see their particular favorite robot in action. Okay, all the donations have been accounted for. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for the stream. Oh, I am particularly happy I got to show it off to a couple people that have been talking about it for years. Papaya Chemist, Bogus Meat Factory. I hope a few other people were able to join and learn. I'll try streaming this again. I had a good time. I think chat had a good time. I learned lots of interesting things. I hope you all learned some interesting things about the game and about Lucas. Well, let's see who else is doing GOTEL right now. Who else is streaming? Well, let's see. The Babe with the is streaming Super Mario Brothers with crowd control. She's one of the most helpful mods and most helpful GOTEL, one of the GOTEL commanders, founders. Have a great rest of your day, Simon. Thank you, Game Enjoyer. I love watching the babe with like on her off days, even when she's not doing GOTEL stuff. She does really cool Zelda Link to the Past speedruns. So I'm going to send you over to her. Be sure to hit follow. And she, like, a lot of the more in-depth Lupus stuff, questions, information I get from her. She is an excellent resource. So everyone follow her. Now, let's get the raid started. Alright, next time I stream this, I'm going to show off the gargoyle in one of the tournaments. So you've got that to look forward to. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Puzzle Better, for giving us all the Lupus facts. And thank you, LaShorty, and everyone else who was lurking and working. Thank you for all the new friends I've made. Right, like Paru and AOK Maniac. And I'll see you around the internet.